Friends, I know that most of them know about the Bermuda Triangle and the mysterious disappearance of the ships and planes which disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle from past few decades. So, today I got some three famous mysterious stories of the ships which disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle without leaving any clue. So, let's get started. Number 1, Mary Celeste. In 1872, the ship started its journey from New York to Italy, which was carrying 198 tons of raw alcohol. The captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, and their 2 years old daughter, along with the many crew members, were also traveling at Mary Celeste. The ship started its journey in a good way, but days after, when a passing ship called Dei Gratia found Mary Celeste under a partial sail in Atlantic of the Azario Island, the ship was unmanned with no crew aboard and the lifeboats were also missing. According to the studies of the ship, clearly ruled out the possibility of the pirates' attack since everything on the ship, including the barrels of alcohol it was transporting and the valuable belongings of the crew, were also intact. According to the theory, surrounded by the mysteries of the Mary Celeste also includes the chances of criminal conspiracy, alien abduction, and even an attack by a giant squid also. The possibility of a natural disaster was also on the list. Many suggested the role of undersea earthquake behind the accident. And also there is not yet proven mystery yet. Number 2, the Ellen Austin. It is an unwavering mystery associated with the American white-hawk schooner Ellen Austin. In 1881, the 210-foot Austin was on her way back to New York from London when she stumbled on a derelict near the Bermuda Triangle. Everything seemed fine with the unidentified schooner drifting just north of the Sargasso Sea. The captain of Austin, the breaker, saw a ship with no crew members on it. He asked the crew to observe the derelict for 2 days in order to make sure it is not a trap. But later, 2 days, with no response from the ship, the captain entered the abandoned vessel with his crew to find out well-packed shipment and no signs of the crew. In order to lower it back with Austin, the captain placed some crew on the ship and sailed it together. However, after 2 days of the sail on a calm water, a storm separated the parts of two ships, following which vanished. Days after the storm, Captain Baker, after hours of effort, Ellen Austin saw a vessel on the same spot. But strangely, no one was on the boat. However, again, Captain Baker placed some of the crew members on the ship, but unfortunately, the second attempt went a bit strange. Where finding on the same spot, Mr. Baker found out that on the same spot the crew as well as the ship was missing. This went a bit strange. This time Mr. Baker was so scared he went on his way back to New York. The disappearance of the ship, her reappearance, and the absence of the prize crew is still a mystery story. Number 3, the USS Cyclops. The disappearance of USS Cyclops, one of the Navy's biggest fuel ships, marks the largest loss of life in the history of US Navy in a single accident. This massive ship set out to sail from Basel to Baltimore through the Bermuda Triangle region carrying 10,800 tons of manganese ore with 309 crew members on March 1918. Setting off on a fairly good day. The first and the only message sent by this ship indicated no sort of trouble. However, the ship was never heard from again. An entire search of the area was put into action, but nothing was ever found. No remains of the ships or any crew members aboard was ever been found. The ship of USS Cyclops was never sent a distress signal and no on the aboard response to the radio call from the other vessels in the vicinity. The naval investigated also failed to find out the definite cause from its disappearance. Although there were many theories suggesting various reasons that it may be attack of a gigantic monster carried off an evidence by UFOs or it simply suffered by a storm. But nobody knows the actual reason what happened to this. Due to its mysterious disappearance, the Cyclops has become the part of the list of more than hundreds ships and planes to have vanished under the strange circumstances in the Bermuda Triangle.